Okay, we're back with the Deadend, and I really like this. Is much different. So this guy does have lights, but I haven't bothered putting batteries in because I don't plan to have the lights being used. Anyway, this one's good, but the weapon is not really held in. It's like does hold in, but it's not the best. Whereas this guy, ooh, very nice car mode. Very nice. I very much like these guys so much more. So we won't do transformations for these guys because it's pretty much the same thing when we go into combined mode. So I'll see you in a moment with those. Okay, got them. So here they are. Now I will say this. This guy's much more difficult for the legs because I've legit had, every time I've transformed, I've had to take him apart, then put him back, just to do the legs. There's just not enough clearance. But yeah, very nice. Now this guy, you can feel dark dust. It's mainly the chest and the thighs here. You can tell because there's a bit of scratches there. And the feet as well. But it's very nice and hefty. And he does use the same tab system as the other two. Simple and easy. Posability, head's ball drawing. There was a swivel button, not ball drawing used at all. There's a full 360. Backpack does get in the way. It's in and out. Swivel, elbow. Can't do much of the rest because fucking thing come apart. Hands open and closed. There is a weight and a crunch. A waist. Skirts can move out of the way. Back. In and out. This guy's not messed around with much. And a double knee and an ankle. That's on a hinge. Right. Decent posability. For this guy though, the only problems I have is there's these little 2 panels right here. Very annoying. Yeah, this guy feels like there's nothing. I don't like that. Now, where did I put his weapon? There it is. Weird cats. Oh. There you go. He also uses the tab system. It's a bit more difficult because his hands are just as posable as the other hand. And again, it's just one-handed. Okay, so head on a hinge and a swivel. Head's a bit annoying to get out as well because it's on a slider. Arms, full 360, in and out, swivel, double elbow. Yep. And he's just as posable in the hand. So there's a wrist, there's a hinge, thumbs on a hinge, 3 finger hinge, and trigger finger hinge. There is an ab crunch, revealing his hollow center. Waist, skirts can move, forward, back, in and out, swivel, and double jointed knee, but it's limited what it can do, but you can extend it out to make it look really weird. And there's a bit of a toe. So yeah, your choice again, what you want. Combined mode now. Here's the other arm. I'll do the XTransbot lad first because he's the more difficult one to deal with. So again, using that button, separate him. I'll do the legs last because I hate the legs. So this backpack area, you want to tab it out of the way so you can now deal with all these panels and stuff. Get the arms out of the way. Head doesn't move. You can fold the head back, but don't do it. These little panels you flip out, and then on slides you slide them up. These panels on the slide too, you slide them down and slide them out. Flip the window down, slide down. So you have to get there's a little tab on this panel which doesn't really let this thing touch. You gotta fold it in, then fold that panel out, then fold it out to hold it into place. And fold out the windows. Now I have broken one of the tabs in there, but it still works to a degree. Then you want to explode the art, toss around and collapse it. Then you want to get this panel right here in between there. It's fun. That folds in and then get into place. That should be like that. So I'll quickly do on the other one because it's a bit more difficult in one than the other. Okay, that's all done. Now we just untab that section, rotate front around, and then just collapse it back on over and make it look like a car front, half of a car. There it is. There's a part of a shoulder. Now for the legs. You'll see. So there's a panel. We have to flip out like so. And this panel in here you flip in. We'll flip it in this little heel. Fold tire out. This little panel here flipped out. And then just collapse the foot in. Then this is why you have to undo it. You have to fold it out, work out like that, then fold it in, then collapse it back down. It's the only way I found to safely do this. Flip that back around, and this little panel will now fold it. And that little panel there is all that locks us in from moving out, really. Yeah. Flip it up, out, good. And there's the other half. Let's get our DX9 land done. And same thing, it's on the slide. Do the legs first. So, same thing, you undo this panel here. At the same time, this little panel here. Flip it up. Not fully. First get this all out of the way. This little foot forward that way. Now I like how this area here is on a little swivel around, collapse it, if I get this right way, down, and then just collapse everything back in. There is a bit of a clearance issue, as per usual. Yeah, that folds in and nice and flat. Come on. There we go. And he's all done. the upper area now. So we get those little panels back here untabbed and out of the way. So we now collapse the head back in, rotate the arms up and get the wheels facing outwards. Rotate the arms so you have the wheel well like area facing that way. Untab, tab. This little bumper section here, you want to tab it. And rotate the hand in. We can now fold it all down like so. And they pretty much reuse this how to transform the arms stuff a lot. I'm not complaining because it's actually quite a better way of doing it than the other guys. Fold in and the front bumper tabbed into place again. Tab everything back into place. Get this little panel flipped out again. Because of the head. There we go. Little panel fold down. Tab into place again, and that's pretty much done. We'll keep extend it. Come on. Wait. Get the little panel sorted now. It's pain. It's pretty simple once you know how to do this. Keep that, and there we go. So pretty good. He looks better than this guy though. Hello. So yeah, your choice as per usual. I don't care what you choose. In the end, you're happy with whatever you choose. Bye.